You're defending every conversation, justifying it. I mean, everything has to pass through a lens of logic. So it makes it difficult for people to even actually tell you when you are wrong, because you're always defending everything. You seem to have answers to everything. So be mindful, because everybody needs somebody around them. Nobody lives on an island. You've got to have good people around you that when they tell you that this is not right, listen. Sometimes you might not even agree, but let's say thank them for the feedback. I personally became a counselor years ago when I wanted to change profession from being in fashion to being a counselor. I remember, those days what people used to tell me, oh, did you know you are nice? Did you know this? And when I wanted to change career, I took all this into consideration. Are you a loner? But before I give you the tools that is going to help you thrive in your relationship and in your self-development, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share, comment, let us know how our messages are blessing you, so we can give you the content that will benefit you. Right. Are you a loner? Who is holding your hands? Are you one of those people that when you're doing something wrong, somebody can actually tell you? We don't live on an island. Everybody needs somebody one way or the other. You can't know everything in life. You can't be perfect all the time. Are you one of those people that, in fact, what you project makes it very, very difficult for people to tell you when you are doing something that is not wrong? So people watch you and you make a mockery of yourself. Nobody tells you when you're going wrong. People laugh behind your back. Nobody can actually speak into your life or tell you when you're doing something wrong. One of the most dangerous things on earth is a man that has nobody to tell them when they are doing something wrong. You just do everything by yourself and people just watch you. Jaharis window is it's the two psychologists that coined the concept of self. It's called the Jaharis window. One of the things they spoke about, and one of the things they, the whole concept of self really was grounded on is, how to discover you. And one of the things they did actually mention is things people know about you that you don't know. They have the open area. They have things that you want to show to people. They have the hidden self. And I love this one is things people know about you that you don't know. It's called the hidden self. And trust me, people know something you don't know. Every great leader and even presidents try and surround themselves with people that help them to fulfill their destiny. Help them to tell them this is right, this is wrong. Check it out. Every great leader and good president wants to make sure the people they have around them can and they will listen. In fact, it's not even more about them telling them, is that they are ready to listen. So I've put down these 4 things that I think is going to help you, so that you will not be walking around where people are just laughing at you. You are doing something wrong, nobody tells you. Nobody can speak into your life. Nobody can tell you anything. Purely because of possibly some of the things that you are projecting that you might not be aware of. So, number 1, stop listening to your own voice. Anytime you are around people, yes, it is nice to have a conversation, but create an awareness of the conversation that it is going on between you and the person. Don't speak too fast. Listen. Be in the moment. How are they responding? Are you the one only talking? Just create an awareness. Why is this so important? The more you create an awareness of the conversation and what is being spoken between the two of you, the more you make it easier for somebody possibly to tell you that, hey, this is not right, this is wrong. How could you do that? Sometimes when you're speaking and somebody else is speaking to you, you say, oh, I see. Oh, wow. What are you doing by doing that? What you're actually saying is, you listen, you're present. You are actually also taking on somebody else's opinion. So create an awareness and stop listening to your own voice in any situation. Number 2, stop building unconscious walls, or shall we say conscious walls around you. Unconscious walls are the way you project yourself, your demeanor, the way you come across. I'm okay. Sometimes it's the way you speak. Nobody can talk to you. People find it very difficult to penetrate through you for one reason or the other. I don't know what it is. Maybe the way, you've experienced so many things or bad, experiences in life, and it has stopped you from actually trusting people. That, listen, I can give you thousands of words, but all I'm saying is be aware of the unconscious walls that you're building around you. In other words, when you are in the midst of people, be very, very careful. Are you approachable? Can people speak to you? Just pay attention to that. Number 3, self-reliance. Yes, maybe you can do it all. Maybe you don't need anybody else's help. But the more you project that within your conversation or the way you come across, it's almost as if, you control everything. You're so much in control. Nobody can do anything for you. Sometimes that comes really many across of the fact that you don't even ask anybody for help. So be very, very aware of self-reliance. Number 4, defensiveness in conversations, justification. All the time, you're defending every conversation, justifying it. I mean, everything has to pass through a lens of logic. So it makes it difficult for people to even actually tell you when you are wrong, because you're always defending everything. You seem to have answers to everything. So be mindful, because everybody needs somebody around them. Nobody lives on an island. You've got to have good people around you that when they tell you that this is not right, listen. Sometimes you might not even agree, but let's say thank them for the feedback. I personally became a counselor years ago when I wanted to change profession from being in fashion to being a counselor. I remember, those days what people used to tell me, oh, did you know you are nice? Did you know this? And when I wanted to change career, I took all this into consideration. Listen, I think one of the things I might do is do another video on how to discover self. I think it might help you. But in the meantime, today we are talking about, are you a loner? And don't marry a loner, somebody that nobody can speak into their life. It is very, very dangerous. In other words, when they are doing something wrong or something wrong in a relationship, you cannot go and confide in either their brother, their sister, or anybody, because they know it all. So be mindful of yourself and be mindful of a man or a woman that you are allowing into your life. Check out these things, because it can be a very, very lonely place. We all need somebody in our life. My name is Abigail Borquaye, and until I come your way again, remember, change starts from the one that wants change. So lead the way. Bye.